Red mummy. Okay, that's the point where I'm like, okay, yeah, you can leave. But my lord. But yeah, I mean the whole thing with ferret smells, it comes down in many cases to what they're being fed. A lot of people feed them inappropriately, considering they're obligate carnivores. They'll feed them kibble, which in many cases just that's all they can feed them. It's all that is convenient for them to feed them, or it's the only thing that they can realistically get often. And so I do understand it, but kibble is quite often meat bound by plant matter. And the problem with that is that ferrets have a very, very short digestive tract, like many carnivores. And so when they're fed something that's quite inefficient for them to digest, they have to eat an awful lot of it, and it will pass through them very, very quickly. And yeah, a lot of the smell will come from that. It'll come out in their paws and everything. The other main culprit is people overwashing them, ironically. Thinking that if they wash them, it'll get rid of the smell. But quite a lot of what they're detecting is usually not on the ferret, but on their bedding, because the oils on the ferret, while it is, if you rub them, like if you're stroking them or you're handling them, you'll smell it on your hands, but it's not going to be like permeating the house kind of thing, because that's the oils off their fur, which they produce in order to keep their fur healthy. But if they, if they're in their bedding a lot, which they are going to be, that is going to start building up, and it just kind of clings to the fabric. And if that isn't changed regularly, it builds up very quickly to a point that is significantly worse than would be the case normally. But when they then wash the ferrets, thinking that will cure the problem, one, it's not going to do anything about the bedding. You need to wash that. But two, because the ferret is producing those oils for a reason, if you take them out of their fur, they just produce more, and they'll produce more than they did last time. It'll basically become an arms race between the ferret's body trying to produce more and more oil to replace the stuff that's being taken out, and you washing them to get rid of the oil. And even in the scenario that you do overpower their ability to produce those oils, all that's going to come from that is that their skin is going to get bad, and they're going to get sores, because that's why they're producing the oil, is to keep their fur healthy and to keep their skin good. Right then, you. How do we have a fight with you? Let's drop that down there and pop. Indeed. Whoop. Nope. Ow. I disapprove. Okay. Ouch.
I've got the tool for the job.
Okay. What? Kind of disapprove of you dropping things. Ow. Ow. Rude. I disapprove of the caltrops, I'm not gonna lie. I'd rather you didn't. If I'm honest. Can you please stop throwing more and more traps around? This is very rude. Ow. Why the weird pause? Oh my lord, that actually hurt. Stop saying that. It's weird. You sound bizarre when you say it. Makes me worried. Out. Is it going to become a ranged fight then? Somehow.
You can't stop me! With a hammer, you out.
No, don't say it like that. It's weird. This is actually now getting a little bit hairy.
Just one more swing.
Nope. Denied. Oh, don't you start saying it, chat. Rude. He is very fond of his catchphrase, yes. Too fond. Ah, balls. Okay, don't need that rat. Don't need all of that. What on earth? Wool thread. And that's all I needed. Let's have a look at you. Assortment of windows. Ooh. Now that sounds swanky. Don't need that. Actually, don't need the bone crossbow. You know, I'm going to leave that there for someone else. I technically don't need that. Actually, no. I'll take it back. I'll pop it in my stuff for someone else to grab at some point if they want it. Ooh, what are you? Garden decor? My lord. So many beautiful things. Ah. Too many beautiful things. Snack that? No, I cannot. Sadness. I guess I'm going to drop the stone dust. Really don't need that. Okay. I'm good. We are good to go. Actually, first, let me heal up. Chest reset rather frequently, Aavak, so leaving it there for someone else does absolutely nothing. Ah, okay. Fair enough. Is it every hour? What is that dash skill benefit and some kind of debuff? I'll show you now. This one is dash rewards input direction and elude nearby enemies for 2.2 seconds. Your next attack launches a projectile that deals 25% magic damage and bounces up to 4 targets and inflicts amplify that increases the damage taken by 25% for 5 seconds. Oh crap. Bad time. Whoop. Nice try, but no. Not today. Hey, Koga. Not sure, but it is fast. Pretty regular. Okay. I did know that you would be able to put on the armor and walk over the caltrops because I accidentally put the armor on in yesterday's stream and couldn't do sod all for a little while. I was like, well, this is an interesting predicament to have found myself in. So it was very, very clear that that armor was there for a reason other than just being a little bit more tanky in battle. So the moment I encountered that fight properly, I was like, okay, so there's going to be some sort of gimmick here where it's going to want me to put armor on, or it's going to be an option to put armor on, and then basically just survive some sort of dangerous attack phase. I was expecting it to be an attack phase, perhaps something, maybe even something so dangerous that there was no other way of surviving it. But the moment the caltrops started going out, I was like, okay, that's probably for these. It's just it never really felt necessary. The loss of damage output while I would have been waiting for the armor to deactivate didn't seem worth it. I use that armor to flee. Well, I mean, you know, that's also a very, very fair use. There is nothing in here to protect me from the sun. Yeah, it looks like 3 ghouls and 3 skeletons each. Right, got a bunch more books to play with. Don't need that one. Also don't need the crossbow. Ooh. No, that's my crossbow. I was going to say, actually, it's very high gear level. That's a suspiciously high gear level. So I've got almost the full Merciless Nightwalker set again, which is amusing. Right, garden decor researched and windows researched. Have a look at what we can build. We've now got glass windows. Ooh. Let's go out to one of the areas with... So that's... Oh, I'm actually going to need glass for it. Well, that makes sense. Actually, think about it. It's glass windows, Aavak. Why would you not need glass for it? That would be most suspicious. There we go. But this should let me build the windows, or rather have a look at what they would look like when fully built. We've obviously got these windows, the royal black and red. Have a look at those. It would look a little bit different in reality. They look much the same though. I've got that one. That's fairly standard. That's ultra standard. That's actually quite nice. Is it just Oh, it's alternating the colours. The colours are reversed. That's very nice. And what else did we get? We also got exterior structures and decor, garden planters. I need stone bodies for the... Oh, look at that noble garden bench. Unfortunately, I haven't got stone bodies to look at this, but I'm sure we can get an idea for them. Oh, that's gorgeous. We're going to be able to make a really, really lovely exterior. Absolutely beautiful exterior. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to... No, wrong one. I was going to say I'm going to go ahead and melt down the bone crossbow, but I think I'll keep it. There we are. Making another Greater Blood Essence. I need one more. I like the part where that boss wanted to hammer him up. Damn it. Yeah, no, absolutely star system. Instead of washing ferrets, one of the best, like, because ultimately, washing will strip everything out of their fur and off their skin. It'll remove all of the oils. But what people, I think, are aiming for is to remove the excess. And for that, dirt, or rather dust baths or dirt baths, whichever way you want to put it, are fantastic for that sort of thing. I've never kept a chinchilla, but that's not the first time that I've seen someone mention chinchillas in regards to dust baths. Another thing that works, and what we used, was a rice box. So instead of like a ball pit, just a deep box full of rice. like a sack or two of rice. They love it, absolutely adore it, and they would just dive in and just basically dig and burrow around in it, and that would achieve exactly the same thing because that rice is super absorbent and would just take the excess oil off. But honestly, the biggest impact on the smell that is the kind of the smell stigma with ferrets is just clean their bedding regularly. If you can, clean it every day, and the smell would be greatly reduced. Again, their fur has those on in it, especially with hobs. They're very well known for it. So if you're handling a hob and you're playing with it regularly, you're gonna have that on your hands. You're going to have, it's not going to be an oily residue or anything, but that smell will be there, and that's kind of an indication of how it's working with the bedding. With the bedding, it soaks into it and it stays there for a long time, and after a while, it's the same. It's the same with human clothes. If you don't wash your clothes, your washing basket starts to stink, and you can smell it the moment you walk into the room. It's exactly the same principle. That's how that works. Wait, the rice box has a use for other than the ferret's plane? Yeah, it's like multifunctional. It's somewhere they enjoy to play, and it also helps them to clean. Right, we've got 3. I need 4. Getting the 4th is going to be a massive pain in the bum. Right, let's start dropping things off. Actually, we'll take that and break it down. And in here, compulsively count. Let's drop off the fish bones. We'll drop off that seed too. I guess drop off the glass as well. That does seem to make sense. Though, where am I going to put the... I suppose we can put it in there, actually. I need to get a better sorting system for all this, because I can already see some things which are in multiple chests. That's annoying, but I'm not going to waste too much time faffing around with that right now. I need to expand my holdings sufficiently that I will be able to dedicate a room to storage. I will pop the copper into the smelter. Well, I can clearly see I've missed at least one episode because I'm hopelessly lost already. This is just the second stream. So, first stream was yesterday, and this is the second stream today. This is, as much as I know some people were a little bit concerned about the speed of the game and progress and the likes, it honestly passes very quickly. I've killed several bosses today. Go in there and murderize them all. I think I should, yes. Hello! Please don't murderize me, that would be embarrassing. Kindly. Decent amount of bones. One more grave dust. I just wondered, have you heard of Star Citizen? And if yes, what do you think of it? Lovely stream, as always. Oh, thank you very much. I have heard of Star Citizen. I am quite interested in it, but I've Definitely also heard a lot of the... well, I'm sure it's not going to be any surprise to anyone. The meme-ish stuff about Star Citizen. And its rather storied development cycle. Let's put it that way. But it seems like something I would be very interested in. Yeah, I guess everyone has heard of those by now. Yeah, no, absolutely, I imagine so. Right. Hello, concerned Alpi. Where would one find iron and glass? Well, I found glass just out and about, but iron, I do not know. That is a good question. Gleaming meadows. Oh, actually, you know what? That is another good question. Those who are on the server right now who've been around for a while, Kira was asking if you could settle in the kind of the stronghold areas on the map. For example, the Gleaming Meadows. Is that possible, or is that not a thing you can do? I need to go and select the next person we're going to track. So, it's like a multiplayer Valheim Dark Fantasy? Yeah, that's actually not a bad description, to be fair. It's actually a pretty apt description. Dunk. Oh, we've got to go and play with Clive next, have we? Well, that didn't go well for me last time, I'm going to be honest. But maybe we're a little bit stronger now. Pretty much, strongholds are like paths, and you can't build on paths. Right, okay. Duly noted. One thing I have to say that I absolutely love is that for the majority of resources, you can either gather materials and craft them yourself, or go hunt enemies in specific zones to get them that way. I do like when a fundamental part of the game, which is the case in gear progression, can be achieved in different ways that different players might enjoy more. No, that's a very, very fair point to draw attention to there, Leavin. Very fair. Actually, you gave me Crimson Aegis. Apply a shield to a target ally or self that shields the target for 200% of your spell power. Knocks nearby enemies back when the shield is applied. Interesting. I think I prefer Bloodright, though. Yeah, I think I much prefer Bloodright. As a general. Now we're going to go and play with Clive. Though it's coming up to daytime. And I always end up going over there at daytime, which is kind of annoying. Nevertheless, that's what we're going to do. I may well make some more weapons for my servant. See if I can't make some better overall gear for them. Rise their gear level a fair bit. Come on, mate. I'm absolutely one of you. Actually. That is not what I meant to do. I meant to press T, not F. Or rather R. Are they following me now? They follow me because I held, or they follow me because... No, okay. I think the... I was hoping that that would do something interesting. I've still not quite worked out how that... or what that does, I should say. Let me go ahead and... Punk. What? Oh, damn it. Okay, there we go. Needed a bit of extra blood. They were going to follow you because of the hell. Well, there we go then. That'll actually be quite useful, I should imagine. About this area first. Sure. Archer duel. Yeah, I imagine you could just summon an army of wolves. Another Twilight Snapper. I approve. I'm trying to find some really nice gear around. Gotta be honest, I'm starting to wonder if maybe that's based on my level or something. There we go. Right. Let's continue on our way. Oh, hello. Okay, we actually might stand a chance, especially now that I've got a bow. Oh, star system. Not me over here playing Diablo on my Switch because I can't afford V Rising. Shifty eyes. Bless. I was actually, speaking about the Switch, Sheila was under the impression that Aavak was on the Switch. I was super excited for that. I was probably going to just buy it again on the Switch because it would have been an amazing system to have it on. But sadly, couldn't find any details about it. But it was mentioned that it might have been an old article or something that it was going to be made available on the Switch. I really do hope that they end up doing that because it would be a fantastic game for that. Right, let's get across here as quickly as we can. And go! Try not to burn in the sunlight. I'm totally burning in the sunlight. Whew. We are alive. Praise be! Praise be. Any fish? No fish. Which is sad. Ow. Hi. I didn't realize he was still alive. That was my bad. Oh, come on. That would have been amazing if I could have just dropped a volley down there just as you were walking past all of those explosives. Why would you not let me do this game? So mean. Praise the sun. Ah, my skin, it burns. I am grossly too incandescent. Sure could drop. Oh, I can't. Ha ha! Perfect. Hi. You know what? Let me just not be there for a moment. It does seem that you can use feed as a travel spell in a way, rather. Well, if nothing else, we've cleared out that area a lot faster than we would have otherwise. Hide under tree. I know, right, Annie? It do be like that sometimes. That shadow is moving entirely too quickly for my liking. I know it's about to turn nighttime, but dear Lord. Then.
They're gonna be pissed if I light up the goods again. Oh well.
Really? I'm generally absolutely okay with you making your employees unhappy. Please stop running around. Oh. I can probably win this purely through range combat, but it is going to be a little bit slow. Damn it. I would like to switch up this power with that one. It frustrates me that you've got so much better range than I do. Oh, my lord. I should just use a better weapon for this, frankly, but... I'm stubborn and silly. I will take you, and you. I will not take the bloody...
Hey, got something for ya!
Right, you've healed up almost entirely. Okay, this is not too bad this time. I feel that we're doing a lot better. No, until I walk through all of the explosions, nevertheless. Still think we're doing a lot better. As long as I don't give him too much time to regenerate.
Burning desire to wreak some havoc.
I do like the voice lines, to be fair, though. More ads gone. Good. Oh, wow, you completely regenerated. That's annoying. Alright. I will go in with my spear then. And I get you to fight me over here. I think it's just a matter of trying to dodge the explosions while staying quite close. Damn it. A little bit too close for comfort. Nice thing about that is I can re-aim halfway through the attack. Oh my lord, would you please stop throwing those things all over the place? That's getting a little bit excessive, dude. Granted, it gives me a lot of time to get out of the way of them. So it's not terribly bad. Definitely starting to hurt. Other issue is that these are no... Oh, I don't want to trigger those aggros. The other issue, though, is that these are not direct attacks, so I can't block them as I would otherwise normally want to. Move! Whoa. That was almost terribly dangerous. Hi. Oh, my lord. Thank goodness. But yeah, my usual tactic of trying to block in order to heal in the middle of a fight was not going to work there. Okay. So that's you dealt with. Let's go ahead and gobble down some healing. So grab a little bit of everything over here. GG indeed. Thank you very much, chat. Appreciate the celebrations. Right, new ability. Ooh. Veil of Chaos. Is that what we unlocked? It was. Okay. Dash towards input direction and elude nearby enemies for 2.2 seconds. Your next melee attack deals 25% bonus damage. Can be recasted to dash once more, spawning a second illusion. Your illusions explode, dealing 50% magic damage to nearby enemies. So if dealing with like a dense melee group, that would probably be the dash that you would want to use, because it would encourage the melees to try and converge on your illusions, which would then explode. Five is an awkward fight, but they only get worse from here. Just so that you are warned. Oh no, I expect them to get worse. Is he the bad guy? I mean, I think that's entirely based on perspective, really. Are we the baddies, chat? A bit of a shorter dash, okay. I thought that was a merchant town at first. No, that was a bandit camp. That was a nice little jaunt straight out of town, straight back to town. Rather, straight out of the castle, straight back to the castle, rather, I mean to say. Now, the rat I can summon oh no, did you die? No, no, you're not dead. Well done, you. I'm impressed. Right. I can't track you because you don't actually exist on the map. Polora, the Fey Walker, powerful psychopomp that taps into mysterious spiritual sources. Pollara is one of the only known mortal links to fairy kind and driven to the brink of sanity by her intimate connection to nature. Her dreamlike home is alive with unique enchanted plant life. This will give me the garden floors group. Large cobblestone blocks, small cobblestone blocks. Also mine the garlic resistance brew. And the vampire waking. That one will be super useful. Well, actually, I say that. Well, no, it will still be useful because a lot of the stuff that I carry around, I will quite often. That's stuff I'm bringing back. More often than not, that sort of thing I don't take out with me. I will generally try to be for it to more be a case that I'm just going out with my gear, and that can all be transported, so that should be fine. Merciless copper spear, eh? Now you have my attention. That is definitely something I want to learn. There we go. Warning for the rat fight. Have plenty of room to move around. I didn't, and I regretted it. Well, I mean, that is fair. But what I will probably do is fully gear up my servant. The other thing I could do is I could... Well, we're going to get the throne room first. Regardless what happens, I'm not going to fight the rat yet. But I am definitely thinking that it would be useful for me to get a... the throne up first, find out how all of that works. But maybe get a second coffin. And then only put a 100 quality in there. And then later... Like once I've replaced... Or rather, once I've filled my spare coffin with the 100 quality, we will let our much, much less than 100 quality servant go. And then start looking again for another 100 quality and slowly build up some really, really powerful servants to help us out. We only need 3 of those, more of those rather. But while I'm looking to drop things off, I think that's more or less where we're going to be wrapping up the stream for today. It has been a very, very happy 9 3/4 hours, and I hope you've all enjoyed. But it is now almost 8 AM. Half the day is gone, my lord. I need to get a bunch of stuff done. There you go. Not least of which, I need to encode out the first stream and start uploading that on Aavak After Hours. But for anyone who is interested in joining us, you are welcome. You can find the details on how to connect to the server over on the Dapperdale Discord, !Discord in chat, and you can head into the House of Fun channel where you'll be able to find all of the deets, the IP, password, etc., etc. But that is going to be it for me for tonight. Those of you who've got a bit of more Twitch watching left in you, then hang tight and we'll find someone to raid. But for everyone else who's heading off, or whether to work or to sleep or to have a cup of tea and think about what you've seen today, and maybe reassess your life decisions, given that at least part of the stream was spent discussing the virtues of stuffing a vegan into a meat eater into a pescatarian and serving them at the vampire banquet. Look, you're the ones who came to this stream. You can't blame us for what you found there. You opened the door and you stepped through it. That's on you, I'm afraid. Leafin is like, what? You're going to have fun watching the VODs. Let's just put it that way, Leafin. But yeah, that's going to be it from me. So thank you very much for joining me, and I hope you've had a wonderful time. And if you are catching this over in VODland on YouTube, then I hope you are enjoying the series, and I look forward to your comments. Until next time, take care, everyone.